I think I'm just going to record this one. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what a recording looks like versus a stream. Because I was originally only streaming because I didn't want to have to edit videos. So we're going to see what that looks like. Anyways, welcome to the video. This is Spencer Heffron. I am the founder, writer, and editor of New Worlds Poetry and Publishing. I'm here creating dungeons, a series I'm calling Spencer Creates Dungeons. Since we crashed and had technical difficulties last time, I'm not sure what I'm gonna build. I know I'm gonna use the same 40 by 28 tiles because I've already got it loaded up. So let's fade over there. See what we can't build here. Prefabs. Oh, these are like the crates and things. Gotcha. Sacrificial altar? That is so small, too. Forgotten altar? Ah, I kind of like that one. You can't scale these like you can other assets. Well, that doesn't really help me then. Anyways. I think we're going to build another dungeon style. We're going to use the building tool again. There's a couple different ones that I liked. And we're going to build it a little different than we built last time, too. We're just going to add a wall in there. And I decided the way I wanted to build this was like put double wide hallways here. And then over like that. The entrance like right here. Because this is going to be multiple floors if you didn't watch the last video. I also wanted to add like a half circle, so I was going to see if I could maybe go like, that's not gonna look like what I want it to, so we're gonna do it like this. Add like a full circle like that. Puts wall over here. I don't like that. You can change the color of the walls and stuff. I saw that last time, but I don't think that's too important for what I'm trying to do here. I could maybe put a door in there, but I wanted to make it like squared off here on the ends. So let's see with the square part if I can. Oh, I can, but it got rid of the floor here on this side, but not this side. Okay, so let's do it like that. Yeah, it got rid of the floor on this side. Why? Yeah, no matter what I do there, it gets rid of the floor. But not on that side. Huh. That's a strange thing. Oh no, I made a grave mistake. One of the reasons I didn't do the walls before is because I didn't like the shadows. Because you can turn shadows off here, but I don't think it doesn't translate to here. Man, that sucks. Good thing we didn't go very far. So what we're gonna do is go back and just do a little bit of our own. We're gonna go up here. I kind of want the, like, there to be things to explore around, like, the edges, right? But there's only, like, one path that will, like, lead into the center. So, like, this is going to come out and then be, like, a short room here. I wanted it to be a little bigger than that. But then have just, like, this tiny scaling hallway that goes all the way around. It kind of, like, leads like a little bit of a maze, but not too much. Just make a little room there. Because they're going to be looking for something, and I wanted to give the allure. I'm going to make a kind of like a corner room here. I like that idea. Okay, so I wanted to do a circular room as well. And I never really settled on where I wanted it exactly. So I think we're going to settle there. Because that's just too easy right there. Might even do a couple of them. Right there. I don't like them right next to each other, though. There we go. And continue just drawing this floor plan out. And just make it a larger room like that where they have to come up and around. And then just add like a side room here. Got a side room here where there's going to be a wall here. I think we're going to add a short hallway there that's going to be like a secret hallway. But other than that, let's throw our walls on and figure out. Kind of want to try these ones. See how I like them. Because this is supposed to be like an older structure that was built by some mages. And then later abandoned. I kind of want to see what that one looks like. That one looks more like what I'm looking for. Some kind of stone structure. It's, you know, seen better days. Worse for the wear. Hey, I like how that came all the way back around and connected. It wasn't even my plan. My plan is just to do random shit till it works. And it works a lot of the time. You'd be surprised. So, I think when we get over here to the circles, we're just gonna ignore them for now. Because they're gonna take a little bit of effort. And, I want to do them, but I'm in like a stride with this. Oops. Boom. We'll just, you can see this whole spot right here. We'll just add walls. Like that. I like that. Yeah, I like the way the walls look. I should have tried these walls long ago. Because this roof trigger I have, like for players, in tabletop, in the old foundry, they can't even tell their secret walls because they won't be able to see the specifics of like how the walls curve here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And like that just looks dumb. And that looks obvious. Obvious wall plant is a plant. Yeah, I like that better. It's not the most fluid thing, but I like it. Okay, and this room is going to be its own thing over here. Oh, crap. If you haven't seen it being built, you'll have no idea. I'm going to take that bad boy out of there. So the thing about these walls are they love not being round, but these edit points make it so it will be. Oh, I forgot I gotta unsnap. And it's not the roundest thing ever, but it's whatever. I like it. I think adding round rooms, I'm gonna do probably triangle rooms on the next floor, because there's a 3-point thing I want to do with a room. So when we get there, we're gonna have fun with it. Oh, you just unclick editing points. That's what you do. Why can I never remember to unsnap first? And I kind of try to line them up with like where the lines intersect, but it doesn't always help to do that. And see, they kind of look a little different now too. Let's see what doors. What the frick? Freestanding? That's not what I want to do, but let's see. Will that clip? No. Because of the way I made the walls, I don't think it's going to work. Especially since I came all the way around. Maybe it's clipping on the underwall. I bet you that's what it's doing. Because look, those are fine. I bet you it's clipping to the underwall, and that's why you can't see it. So. I have not figured out a good way to mess with this yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over. See if we can mess with it that way. I think maybe the best thing to do would just be delete it. Probably the least time consuming thing, but you know, I don't like to do that. It'd be too easy. Because this is just aesthetic. Like in the game, in the foundry, it's going to do nothing. I wanted to also see maybe if it was like, what is that? How am I gonna get this to do the thing that I want it to do? Because since it won't clip to the wall, I'm gonna have to delete the round walls. That is the choice that I'm having to make right now. And this is the choice I'm gonna have to go with. And just complete them out like that. It's not the best it ever looked, but you know, it's not the worst either, right? I'm sure at some point I'll learn to do walls a little bit better. But that's, you know, the cool thing about it. Practice does make perfect. Okay, now let's see if our anchored walls... Were we there for like a split second? Yep, see, that works. Just had to remove the wall. I'm gonna have to add some floor under this side because didn't leave them connected. It doesn't mess with the rest of the room, so I'm just gonna do it that way. Okay, back to doorways. Or portals, really. Since this is a dungeon, we're gonna add a lot of... I thought... Oh, it's because they're not snapping. I was like, I thought they still snapped, but... You gotta actually have that option chosen. I don't think those look good in here. I just don't. I like those ones because they actually look like they're... the door that I'm kind of going for. These are all like pseudo cages, so we're gonna put those there. Now we're doing doors, so let's just add things that look like doors. Hope for the best. Okay. There's gonna be just some simple doors on this side, because they're just gonna be, you know, like trap doors or something. And I've thought that I could do something like that, but I'm not gonna do that in this dungeon. Or maybe not in this floor. We do it on the lower floor. Got our secret passages. So we're gonna go to our objects and decorate a little bit. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go to our cave here. And in this long room, we're gonna add some carpet. I know I did it really dumb, like a really dumb way, but whatever. I don't come into your dungeon and tell you how to build it, you know? That's like a highlighter yellow. I wanted like a more like golden. Let's see if that works. There it is. Then we're gonna go to this one. Add more of an orange carpet in this one. Bordered like a strange blue. Yeah, you can tell it's carpet from up close. That's like 200% though. I mean, it kind of looks like carpet there, but I think I might just go with the other colors that I had. Yeah, to make it difficult at least once. Or something close. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Because I don't think there's a, like, something that would be useful in Dungeondraft would be like a ink dropper for this. Don't think there's... Oh! There freaking is! Sweet. Well, I take that back. That is super useful because just choose the colors I wanted to put in there. There we go. And now I'm thinking about the puzzle I'm going to use for the carpets, because in the other one, I had it a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it now. So there's going to be... We're going to change... We're not going to change the whole carpet, we're just going to change what that is. Yeah, because I like that better. And we're going to go actually back to portals and doors, because... Well, it's not what I wanted to do. Actually, there's not going to be one there, I forgot. Okay, so I think for that status, it's good to go. Okay. Oh. Path tool. This is not something I have come across yet. That's kind of cool. Okay. We'll have to actually check this out. Especially since there's this one. I kind of like that. You can lead people to secret doors. Yeah. No. I did. I removed the freaking door. I can't redo? What? Because they won't be able to see that. No, come on. Because all the vision will be blocked. Is that like a rope? I wonder what I could use that for. There's clearly railroad tracks in here, which would have been nice to know when I did the mine one. Okay. Log fence, cliff, just chain. Wagon trail. What's this? Shadow? Oh, it's just like, I guess, okay. You needed a shadow for something, I suppose. If I want to add shadow to these walls for some reason. Just rope. Oh, stairs. Cool. I do need stairs, actually. These are going to be their upstairs. Or, well, it'll be downstairs. It'll be up from downstairs. Oh, man. We're just going to name it Deepwell Dungeon first. This is going to be the first floor. Rails without ties. Oh, okay. Well, that's something cool. I'll have to explore a little more when I have time. But that didn't really help me with the water. Wanted to make like this area filled with water. But for some reason, it is below the floor. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go back here to the, oops, it doesn't matter what you say. Wait, why are we not subtracting? Is it because I used the other one? Did I remove that freaking door again? I'll have to add it back eventually. But because I used the building tool, it won't erase it. Well, that's a thing. I can't edit points on this? Then what's the point of having it here? If I can't edit points on the walls. That doesn't help me any. At all. Well, that's unfortunate. I will do it on the lower levels then, and... Oh, that's right, I didn't use the wall tools, I used the pattern shape tools. Why is it not cutting it out then? It says Alt is for cutting, not for adding, bro. I clearly have to be on the right layer to remove the thing, but I don't understand why. It's clearly not below it. Have I just added a layer right here to all of them? Or a floor piece to all the layers and just not know it? Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it differently on the other floor. I'm gonna have to do like a below water thing so I can put water over it. Area. Okay, so as far as this area, looks like I'm done with everything but objects, so like sorting by tags. It's just a little easier. So I thought I clicked on the new one and I wasn't even looking. Probably should do that. Oh yeah, see, I did. I added a bunch of different layer ones. I'm not even going to worry about. Use layer 1, send it back. Actually, let's go below water. If I can click on it and do this. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Below water. Below water. Not what I meant to do, so we'll undo. I didn't even think of this. See, that one's below water now. But for some reason, I cannot get this one to be. Okay, I see. The bring front, bring back is not what changes the layer. Okay, so I did figure out how to do that. Excellent. So let's see. Yeah, we can add. We're gonna have to change that layer, but like there's a leak right there. A little bit of flooding. Always like my dungeons to have things like that. Why are we? You know what? Because we added a couple layers. There we go. We're gonna put some flooding there, and I think that's it for in here. I'm just gonna add some objects now. Now that we figured out what the heck we were doing in there. I like the gray ones better to match the kind of the motif. The shadows are just not necessary though. Okay, so let's go to the statues for this room. Now we can start snapping things like this. Because this is supposed to be giant. Oops. I know how to type, I swear. I swear. I swear I can write things. I want to give this a little bit of blood on it. I don't want to snap this one. I want it to be able to sit on the altar. There we go. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. Maybe nothing. We'll see. It's just a crime tab, my favorite. Need some magic influence here. Yeah, I want it to look like it's drawn in blood, so let's leave it this like red color. There we go. There's a lighting tab I want now. There we go. Those are gigantic. Let's not. Something like they're holding these fires, so we'll have those there. And I might, in Foundry, put something on this altar that they can interact with. It's like the thing that cut whatever open. Some kind of magic dagger. This will be a recognizable demon to them or something. It's not even or something it's going to be. That's weak. We can do that though. A couple just bigger looking shelves in there, and then a desk here. I know. Most people hope for the... That's a gigantic desk. It doesn't look like a desk though. Looks more like a cabinet. We're gonna use it though. Honestly, I don't like it. Unsnap this. Gonna throw that book up there. Throw a few candles on the altar. Got those just discarded books. What heathens they are. Thought there was a desk in administration, that's why I came in there. I'm being straight up and down with you right now. Okay. It looks a little more like a desk than the other one did. Put it right there. Just have an arbitrary scroll sitting there for them to discover. I mean, at least it will seem arbitrary until they read it. Right there. Oh. It's because I'm not in tags anymore. And we'll just use a lantern just up here on the shelf for the little bit of lighting in that room. Just because it's going to be something in here that's got some base of intelligence in here. Some kind of monster. Maybe one that's hiding from the rest of the monsters. That's why it looks a little tidy in there. Say there's a clutter tab. Whoops, I zoomed the wrong thing. Like a pile of stones over here. Maybe like a little goblin or something. A little doll. Some just like broken pottery. Okay, we're gonna back that because I like being able to place things like that. Some discarded linens. You're not gonna be able to tell if that's what they are, so I'm not even gonna add them. Wouldn't make a difference, right? There's a camp cave, or a camp one that has stuff like this in it, so maybe we'll try to get a hammock in there convincingly or something. Actually, I think we can. Boom. And don't get me wrong, this is not my best work, but I do love creating dungeons and stuff, so I'm gonna have to do a ship one. I have to do a ship build on my YouTube channel. So we're doing storage here, but none of this is the kind of storage that I want. That's just minuscule. Snap back to grid. Cool, cool. We want to go with crate and barrel, because I'm going to make this like a storage room, and this is kind of like, that's why that's hidden behind it. And there's really nothing in here. There's like chests and stuff in here. Which I'll put like a big trunk here in the corner. Sure. I'll just have like discarded clothes in it. I don't know why I was going to scroll down, because we're looking for barrel. That is a gigantic barrel. They're both kind of gigantic. Dial that one back because kind of wanted to do that. Maybe having like a spider hiding in here or something wouldn't be too unfun. Just like a suit of armor hidden in the corner over here. Make it truly look like a storage area. Because what I'll do is I'll make like terrain and sight blockers here, so they won't see like around back, and they'll just assume this is a full room, and maybe they won't go all the way there, and it'll just be a little secret area they don't even discover because they didn't try. I feel like that's not my players though, because they try like real hard. Some of them try to be edgy, and some of them try to be smart asses. Some of them try to have fun. Let's see. Let's add to the... Oh, these I want shadows on because I like the way they look a little better with shadows. There's a long ass cobweb. Nah, I don't like that one. Let's Z that one out. And then go here and add that one. I kind of like that one better. Anyways. Kind of wanted these to look like they were sticking to the barrels and stuff, but whatever. That's fine. Cobwebs. And in the hallway, like, this is going to be a den of creatures who mostly can see in the dark. So there's not, I'm not going to add any torches or anything like that. just random tar pits that have shadows for some reason. So what I want this to be kind of like is like night and day. Like that's what the gray here is for. And then this to be day. So there was a... It's just a pile of ash? What is that? Oh, it's a grave. Oh, that's kind of cool. I see what it is now. But there are these sundials. I want to put one in the center of this room. And I gotta be honest, don't know where they exactly were. Definitely not in a bar. So let's go here. I don't think I used them, but I was wondering if it also... Hey. So one of the things I'll have to do is put this on the correct time. As part of the riddle. Which will be indicated in this room. So this sundial will open up the stairs. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like it's a dead end. That they have to reveal by doing that. I don't know why I'm still holding a sundial, but I like that one. I think that one's cool, but I literally have no reason for using it. I don't think there's any... That would have been a better trunk to put there. They're gonna see the chest and just immediately wet themselves. I don't even know if... I do know what this dungeon is going to be. And what module I'm building it's going to go in. But... the... thing I'm going to do with it, they're not going to play for a while. So even if they do watch, if you guys are watching this, then most of you will forget by then. Unless you take notes, and don't you dare. Oh, there's a blade I can put on there. I was kind of thinking there was. Put like a little larger and then put it there. Yeah, because all this room is going to have in it is this yellow circle, or this yellow carpet, and this sundial indoors. And so when this is turned, it's going to open up this, like I said. So I'm going to have to like leave hints to that, alluring to the sun, especially over here. And I think maybe in here even. This will just be like a loot. The scroll, it won't have anything to do with the actual dungeon progression itself. So I have a few small rooms I need to add things to. And I wanted them to be like creatures. Stuff in these three rooms. So I think maybe if there's anything in clutter I can add, or camp maybe. That don't really look like it. But maybe clutter. There's broken glass here, but that doesn't really... Be better off putting it over here in that one. Maybe just broken piece of pottery in a couple of them. Give each room a little bit of different color in it. So there are skeletons of different monsters too, so. So you don't have to leave that gigantic like it was a dragon either. But there are beds? Do they have any like... Oh yeah, some broken, disheveled beds. Exactly. And we'll do this kind of thing where we... I mean, there's probably a quick key to do that, but just casually doing this, I'm not like speed running, making a dungeon or anything, so I think it's completely acceptable to do it that way. But what else I could do is... Oh, that turns so far. But yeah, just slightly turning them. But we're going to delete this one and go back to objects. And yeah, because they turn so much like tinier that way. Oh, that was the bed I wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. Just making them a little bit disheveled like that, adding a little clutter, I don't think that's bad at all. Okay, so the sundials are in decor from now on. It's just a vase. Dining. Yeah. Maybe I can add a little bit more bones to that one room. Which, for some reason, I thought were under clutter. Oh. Is that the one I put there? Yeah. Thinking about making this hobgoblins because in one of the modules I'm building, so making this like a former mage's place that hobgoblins have infested. Maybe with like a something bigger and badder than they are running their little organization that they're in. Oh, we went under again. And just adding a little bit of stuff like this. And don't let like hallways go on. I know I am right this particular moment, but I will be filling hallways up with stuff like this. It's like little things that they can notice. Like, oh, it's not just an endless blank hallway. But what I should do is rotate that one a little bit so it doesn't look like the same asset, just copy and paste it, which, you know, it kind of is. That's why I like adding stuff like the water, so then it's... But I didn't want to add a lot up here, so I just wanted to add it to this little bit of area over here. What is this? Ash. Oh, there is some debris. Might be like a ruin, like structure. Yeah, there we go. We could definitely add that like in the corner over here. And there's another block. Put over here by the entrance. Then just make that rough terrain. I think this is a broken bridge actually. There's like a well. That'd be kind of cool to add to one of these rooms. I have an idea for it already. But we're going to make it this one because the idea I have for it would require them to put in a little effort. Well, if I did that, then there'd be no way for them to get over there, so... Make this kind of a... Oh, you know what? I'll do that up here. Because in VTT or Foundry, they can move their tokens, like, free movement, as long as it's not combat or paused. So I could add, like, a wall here where I just put that debris. It's a 5-foot square, so if I put a wall there, they could see through it, potentially, but couldn't move through it, and I could make them roll, like, athletics or whatever to be able to move through it. So then it makes it a little... See, I didn't want to use tar pits. Oh, I can't. If I could color them... I'll see there's hay and stuff. Are there any broken tables? There's like... It doesn't even look like a broken table. It looks like a dock with loose boards. Magic mushrooms. Of course, over here I kind of want to add that because, you know, water, moisture, and what have you. But I'm not going to add too many. And I'm really sad I lost all the work I did on that cave, though. That was just disappointing. Just kind of want it like the radius around. I'll put some here on the carpet. But I think I'm going to wrap the rest of this up tomorrow. And then start on the second floor. Run a save on that. See, we had no glitches this time. I think it's because I actually left my computer on for a couple days with stuff running in the background. So let's hope that's what the problem was, because I haven't had any problems out of Dungeondraft other than that. Place that like right there. And I like the way that it looks. That's under, okay. I like the way that it looks and that it's gonna look when you can't see, all you can see is the inside of the room. Looks a lot better. Anyways, if you watch this, you like what you see, give my video a like, subscribe to the channel. There will be more content of varying degrees, varieties of different art showing up on New Worlds, Poetry and Publishing on the YouTube, on our Facebook page. We have a Twitter and an Instagram. So check them out. I'll have links down below.